makes the most sense, correct? Yeah. Another pour. That's awesome.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
You're amongst friends.
That's why I would never do it. I would be so Try the other two. Really? That's oh. Is it on? Well, now it's on. I have that thing. I'm gonna plug that one back in. Because I asked if they needed me and they told me no. So why did you know?
Everyone please rise. So over the past few years, I've performed a few of these ceremonies, and as a joke, a bunch of my friends have called me Father Phil. But in this case, I guess the name fits because I am actually the father of the bride. So over the past few years, we all know why we're here today. I've performed a few of these ceremonies. We're gathered here today to celebrate one of life's greatest moments, the joining of two hearts. In this case, I guess the name fits. In this ceremony today, we will witness the joining of Nicole and Alan in marriage. We all know why we're here today. Alan and Nicole, I would ask that you always treat yourself and each other with respect of two hearts. In this ceremony today, we will witness and remind yourselves often of what brought you together today. Throughout time, countless people from many cultures, religions, and societies have gathered among friends and family to celebrate their love for one another
remind
and their
yourselves
commitment to
often
each other.
of what brought you together
Each
today.
culture has symbols and rituals
Throughout time,
to celebrate marriage.
Countless people from many
From the
cultures,
Chinese tea
religions,
ceremony
and
to the
societies
Jewish
have gathered
tradition
among
of breaking the
friends and
glass.
families to celebrate their love for one another.
A rich
and their
tapestry
commitment to each
of
other.
traditions from around the
Each
world
culture
combined
has
to
symbols
symbolize
and
the meaning of
rituals
marriage.
to celebrate marriage. From the Chinese
Today we
tea
should try to
ceremony
remember
the
that a
Jewish
wedding is a
tradition of
symbol,
breaking the glass.
a heartfelt and meaningful symbol,
A rich
but a
tapestry
symbol
of
nonetheless.
traditions from around the world
This ceremony
combined
is
to
not
symbolize
magic.
the meaning of
It
marriage.
will not create a relationship that does not already
Today we
exist
should try to
and has
remember
not
that a
already
wedding
been
is a symbol, a heartfelt
in
and
progress.
meaningful symbol, but a symbol.
This symbol is
nonetheless.
this ceremony is a symbol
It
of
will
how
not
far they
create
have
a
come together
relationship that
and a
does not
symbol of
already
the
exist
promises that
and
they
has
will
not already
continue to make to each other throughout their lives together.
In progress.
Look at one
This
another
symbol is
and
a
remember
very-
this moment.
This ceremony
Before
is a
this
symbol
moment, you have
of
been
how far
many
they
things
come
to one
together
another.
and a symbol of the promises
Co-parent,
that they will
friend,
continue to make
fiance.
to each other throughout their lives.
But now you shall say a few words that take you
Look at one
across the
another
threshold
and
of
remember
life,
this moment.
and things will never quite be the
Before
same
this
between
moment,
you.
have been many things
For
to
after
one
these
another.
vows, you shall say
Co-parent,
to the world,
friend,
this is my
fiance.
husband, this is my
Now
wife.
you shall say a few words that take
Nothing
you
is
across
easier
the
than
threshold
standing
of
here and
life.
saying these words,
Things will never quite be
and
the
nothing
same
is more
between you.
difficult than living them
For
day to
after these
day.
vows, you shall say to
When
the
you love
world,
someone, you do
"This
not
is my
love them
husband,
all the
this
time
is
in
my
exactly
wife."
the same way. That is
Nothing
impossible.
is easier than standing here and
Yet,
saying these
that
words.
is what most of us
And
expect.
nothing is more difficult than living
We
them
forget
day
the
to day.
ebb and flow of life and of love
When you love someone,
and of
you do not love
relationships.
them all the time in exactly
We
the
insist
same
on
way.
permanence,
That is
on duration,
impossible.
and continuity.
Yet, that is what
But
most
in
of
love,
us expect.
as in life,
We
the only
forget the
stability
ebb
is
and
in
flow
change,
of life and of love,
in growth,
and of
and in freedom.
relationships.
Therefore, what
We
you
insist
promised
on
today
permanence,
must be
on
renewed
duration,
and reaffirmed
and
tomorrow and all the
But
tomorrows
in
to
love,
come.
as in life, the only
Having
stability
considered
is in
all these
change,
things, Alan,
in growth,
do you
and in
promise to do
freedom.
your very best each day
Therefore,
to
what
create
you
a
promised
loving,
today must
healthy,
be
and
renewed
happy marriage?
and reaffirmed tomorrow and
Nikki,
all the tomorrows
do you
to come.
promise to do your very best each day to
Having
create a
considered all
loving,
these things,
healthy, and happy marriage?
Alan, do you promise to do your very
Now,
best each day
you
to
each
create a
have
loving,
vows you'd like to say to
healthy,
each other.
and happy marriage? I do. Nikki, do you promise to do your very best each day to create a loving, healthy, and happy marriage?
If not for you, I would not be the same man
Now, you each
standing
have
here
vows you'd like
before
to say
you and
to each
everybody today. I might not be standing here at all. We met at a time in my life where I was self-assured, strong,
Not for you,
fulfilled,
I would not be the same
open,
man
enlightened, and
standing
understood
here
what
before you
love
and everybody
takes.
today.
The truth is,
I might not be standing here at all.
I was great
We
at
met
wearing
at
a
a time in
mask.
my life where I was
I
self-assured,
believed the world wanted to see
strong,
a
fulfilled,
thick exterior that you
open,
beat down
enlightened,
with the greatest
and understood
understanding,
what love
acceptance,
takes.
humility,
The truth is,
and love I ever thought existed.
I was great at wearing
You
a
are the
mask.
strength
I believed the world
I didn't
wanted
know
to
I
see.
needed.
A thick exterior
And the
that
joy
you beat
that I
down
didn't know
with the greatest understanding,
lacked.
acceptance,
Today, I
humility,
choose to spend the rest of my
and
life
love
with
I
you.
ever thought existed. You are the strength
You have challenged me and continue to.
I didn't know I needed.
I've met my match with
And
your
the joy
hard-headedness.
that I didn't know I lacked. Today, I choose to spend the rest of my life with you.
Promise never to stop, and
You
I
have
promise
challenged
never
me
to give
and
up.
continue to.
You are my
I've
best
met my
friend,
match
something
with
I
your
promise to nurture,
hard-headedness.
cultivate, and be grateful for every single day. Your love gives me hope,
Promise-
your smile gives me joy,
Promise never to stop.
and you make
I
me a better
promise
man.
never to give up.
It hasn't been
You are
easy.
my best friend.
I don't think
something
love
I
is.
promise to nurture.
For how could one
close,
prove
and
calm without a
grateful for
storm,
every single
tender
day.
among the thorns,
Your love gives
shattered
me hope,
if never
your smile
lost,
gives me joy,
sheltered if never
and
lost?
You make me a better man.
I
It
promise
hasn't
to
been
take
easy.
care of you,
I don't think love is. For how could one prove calm
support
without a
you,
storm,
protect you, and
tender
love you
among the
always.
thorns, shattered if
I
never
promise to
lost,
accept you
sheltered
as
if
you
never
are,
lost.
just as you
I
have
promise
shown
to
me.
take care of you,
I love you more every day, to the moon and back.
support
and
you,
around again.
protect you, and love you always. I promise to
My
accept
love.
you as you are,
Man, have we come a long way.
just as you have
We've
shown me.
overcome so much,
I love you more every day.
and that's why today I have no doubt that we can overcome anything that life throws our way. I am certain that this is where we are meant to be, standing here, dedicating our hearts to each other for the rest of our lives. I promise to put us above all else, to make our love and family my priority always. I promise to respect you, to appreciate you, to be there for you and support you through the easy times and the hard times, and to always apologize if I start to lose sight of these promises. I promise to respect you. I promise to make sure to appreciate you. That you know without any doubts that you have me to lean on always. To know that you have your best friend standing beside you, not just your wife. I promise to listen to you, to laugh at your jokes, and to occasionally roll my eyes when you're being goofy. I promise to hold you close to my heart always and remind myself of this day and the overwhelming joy and love I feel today during all of the ebbs and flows of life. I love you so much.
Please take each other's hands. All of you out in the audience who love each other, please take each other's hands as well. To reach out to someone and be acknowledged and loved is a human need. Taking the hand of one who loves you is a powerful symbol of that unspoken bond. Please take a good look at your partner's hands so that you may see the gift that they are to you.
And loved is a human need.
These are the hands of your best friend that are holding yours on your wedding day. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future.
That they are to you.
These are the hands that, when wrinkled in age, will still be reaching for yours.
That are holding yours on your wedding day.
This is the point in the ceremony when people usually talk about the wedding rings being a perfect circle,
together you build your
having
future.
no beginning and no end.
These are the hands
But we all
when
know that
wrinkled in
these
age
rings have a
will still be
beginning.
reaching for yours.
Rock is dug up from the earth.
This is the point
Metals
in the
are
ceremony
liquefied
when
in a
people usually
furnace
talk
at
about the
1,000
wedding
degrees.
rings being a
The hot
perfect
metal
circle.
is forged,
Having no
cooled, and
beginning
then
and no end.
painstakingly polished.
But we all know that
Something
these
beautiful
rings
is
have a
made from
beginning.
raw elements.
Rock is dug up
Love
from the
is
earth.
much the same.
Metals are liquefied
It comes
in a
from humble
furnace
beginnings.
at 1,000 degrees. The hot
Made
metal is
imperfect,
forged,
made by
cooled, and
imperfect beings.
painstakingly polished.
It is the process of making something beautiful
is made from
where
raw
there was
elements.
once nothing at all.
Love is much the same.
Who has the
It
rings?
comes from humble beginnings. Made imperfect, made by imperfect beings. It is the process of making something beautiful where there was once nothing at all.
Get the right one.
Who has the rings?
Can I go to my seat?
If you want to, buddy, but you're supposed to stay up here, silly goose.
Give that to Daddy. Give that to Daddy.
Give it to Daddy. Thank you, baby.
Alan, place the ring on Nikki's finger and repeat after me. I take you for now and always.
Give that to Daddy.
Take you for now and always.
For always is always now.
For always. is
Alan,
always now.
place the ring on Nikki's finger and
Nikki,
repeat
place
after
the ring
me.
on Alan's finger. Doesn't have to go all the way.
I take you for now and always.
I take you for now and always.
Always is always
Now and
now.
always.
For always is always now.
For always is always now.
That has to go.
No one can declare yourselves married. You have begun it here today in speaking your vows
I take you
before
for now
family
and
and
always.
friends, and you will do it again in the days and years
For
to come,
always is always
standing
now.
by each other, sharing the highs and lows of life.
No one can declare yourselves married. You have begun it here today in speaking your vows before family and friends.
My hope for
and
you
will
is
do
this.
it again in the days and years to come, standing by each other, sharing
May you
the highs
have
and lows
many
of
long
life.
years to delight in each other's company and to love and be loved by the friends and family who have come here today to support you.
My hope for you is this.
May you make a home together that is both sheltering and welcoming.
May you have many long years to delight
May
in
you
each
each
other's
do
company
meaningful,
and to
productive
love and
work
be
at
loved
home
by
and
the
in the
friends
world,
and family
learning from
who
your
have come here
failures
today
and
to
growing in
support
your
you.
accomplishments. May
May
life's
you make a home
challenges be
together
met
that is both
together
sheltering
with
and
courage and
welcoming.
optimism, and may your days be filled
May
with
you each
laughter,
do meaningful,
imagination,
productive work at home
trust,
and in the world,
friendship,
learning
and
from
love.
your failures and growing in your accomplishments. May life's
Given the highest
challenges
priority
be
to
met
tenderness,
together with
gentleness,
courage
and
and
kindness
optimism.
that your
May
marriage
your days
deserves.
be filled with laughter,
When
imagination,
frustration and difficulty assail
trust,
your marriage,
friendship,
as they
and
do
love.
to every relationship at one time or another, focus on what still
Given the
seems
highest
right
priority to
and not
tenderness,
only the
gentleness,
parts that
and
seem
kindness
wrong.
that your marriage deserves.
This way, when clouds of
When
trouble hide the
frustration
sun
and
in your
difficulty
lives
assail your
and you
marriage,
lose sight of
as they
it for
do
a
to every
moment,
relationship
you
at
can
one
remember
time or
that the
another,
sun is still there.
focused on what still seems
And if each of
right
you will
and
take
not only
responsibility
the
for the
parts that
quality
seem
of your
wrong.
life together,
This way,
it will be
when
marked
clouds
by
of trouble
abundance and
hide the sun
happiness.
in your lives and you lose sight of it for a moment, you can
it is now
remember
my
that
honor
the
and
sun is
delight
still
to
there.
declare you husband and wife,
And if each of you will take
You may kiss your
responsibility
bride.
for the quality of your life together,
or vice versa.
it will be marked by abundance and happiness. It is now my honor and delight to declare you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. Or vice versa.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Rothrock.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Rothrock.
walk back with your mom and dad? You don't want to walk with your brother? You want to stay with us? You want to walk back with them?